Take a breath. Got a feed that decides life and death. Every chart is a mountain, a meme, a decree. Is this genius or mass lunacy? So with me, down this wild mentality, where a frog with sunglasses screams we're early endlessly. Oh, see, bulls and bears and fantasy, every post's a prophecy. If you want to read what passes for a master plan, simply click and flick your thumb across this broken land. Want to know which way the winds of crypto might just be? Go slow with me. One says up, only friends. Next says this is how it ends. Someone's calling the top, someone's buying the dip, someone's typing a thread as their last relationship slips. Scroll with me through the fear and ecstasy, where a charting crayon gets 1,000 hearts for free. Oh, see, I'll take every plea. I was right in 23. Trust the mind, ignore the spreadsheet. If you want to gauge if hope or panic's in command, if they're building castles or just castles in the sand, want to test if we're all early or just fantasy? Slow with me. Is it signal? Is it noise? Are we traders? Are we toys? Every candle, every coin is a cult you can join. Scroll with me, let the chaos be our key. Read the mood like it's a map to some great mystery. You'll see faith and doubt and harmony. I'm all into, I'm set free. In one day, in one same tweet. If you want to know if folks are brave or out of time, if they're quietly convicted or have simply lost their minds, then my friend, you found the perfect place to start this stream. So scroll with me.
Oh my gosh. G scroll to all who celebrate. God, it's so good to be back. It is so good to be back, and we are so back. So we are so back, and we are so back. If you know what I mean. Man, I missed the G scroll crew. You know, we were out in Toronto. We were vibing. We were launching the Toy Factory, and then your boy got sick. And I was sick as a dog. But not anymore. We are so back. Dude, I'm just glad to be here. It is Wednesday, August 26th. My name is Dude Lifts. This is Scroll With Me. This is where you and I scroll the Twitter timeline together and we try to understand the vibes. That's our simple mission is to separate the true from the false, the wheat from the chaff. We just try to understand what's going on here, what the hell is going on. And honestly, as things start to heat up, it's only going to be more important that we understand what the fuck is going on here, honestly. So let's get into it. Let's start scrolling the timeline. Let's start understanding the vibes, and let's see what's going on here. So we've got, we've got Balan here from OpenSea saying there are only 119 Kevins. Joining the flagship collection is a Kevin, an OG Kevin. I mean, this is just an acquisition of taste. I think anybody sees this can respect this. So very cool here. We've got here Cryo Palmer. Thought his name was Crypto Palmer until yesterday. I finally followed you on FOMO. Every day you're posting your P&Ls and you're like, imagine not following him on FOMO. And I finally did. What will I do with this information? I don't know. But I did it. Oh, okay, cool. The mic is working. I was like, oh shit. I looked down at my screen and like it didn't look like it was working. I was like, shit, no. All right, here we go. Bernardo, you will catch the next runner. Yes, you will. Dude, this is going to sell at the new Mac Studios. Oh my gosh, you can't, Gwen, you can drop a new model. You can't. I was exchanging some comments with Alex from Exo Labs yesterday because he was tweeting about, if you were to buy 5 or 4 of the 512 gigabyte Mac Studio M5 Mac Studios that are coming out in October, how you could run Kimi K3 faster than the API. And I was like, oh my God. I don't know. For me, that was like some crazy, like kind of mental unlock. Now, granted, it's very expensive. People will be like, oh my gosh, well, isn't that like, $75,000? Yes. But Apple is doing a new leasing option where the current 256 gigabyte, you can lease it for $230 a month. So I'm like, imagine the 512 is more expensive. Maybe it's $300 a month. I was like, you get 4 of those bad boys. What is that? $1,200 a month for unlimited, uncensored, faster than the API Frontier model. I was like, is that a cook? I was like, the things you could do with unlimited Kimi K3. I don't know. I don't know. There could be a case to be made that you could make more than $1,200 a month with unlimited Kimi K3. But here we go here. Dude, speaking of Alex, so funny. One of the greatest things that the timeline provides. I don't make the rules. One of the greatest things about Apple embracing local AI is that they have a track record of genuinely caring about privacy. This is true. A lot of people do not give them credit for this. Granted, I'm not inside Apple's walls. I can only kind of take them at their word, but they do make a genuine point about this, and they talk about it all the time. Whereas other companies just simply don't talk about it, which makes you think that they're fucking you. So, but it's something that they seemingly, at least posture that they care about. Now, there was a video from Jaws from Apple, not to be confused with Woz, but it straight up just showed 4 Mac Studios clustered and said run local Frontier models. Like they're fucking leaning in. And why wouldn't they be if they could sell their most expensive computers off the shelf as fast as they can fucking make them? So honestly, Apple, let them cook. Let them cook. Let them cook. All right, here we go. We got EtherFi. Dude, I've been chatting with Tyson. I've been chatting with some of the people at EtherFi, and I'm like, I am the neobank final boss, and so, you know, I might have to make the jump here. Okay, introducing trade and hold, buy, sell, and hold crypto stocks and gold from your EtherFi cash account, your portfolio, and you're spending all in one place. Might have to check it out. Okay. Timo says, if someone spent the same energy supporting projects instead of fudding every single drop like a 2-year-old, then maybe we'd actually be back. Dude, I think we might be back. Here we go. Oh, dude, the timeline provides. We got some fucking juice here. All right. Tyler says my hot take on Alpha Centauri kids Argonauts drop. There will be a twist, or it will be revealed to be something else, or a burn, or some other mechanic. This is not the final form. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see. Speaking of PFPs, okay, bold PFPs. Been working on this PFP set for a long time. Literally started in 2021 and just dipped into it again and again. As my style changed, I kept having to go back and edit, restart. I'm still not happy and I won't put it out until I am. Probably a couple months away. Wow. Oh shit. Dude, look at Cab here. Wow. Dude, I saw this yesterday and it was like at $200,000 pledged, which was a $5 million FTV. This is cool. Damn. I wouldn't be surprised if they're at $1 million at this point. TBH. That's very cool. Congrats to the Klanos team. They have been putting in the work, educating people what the Hebo token is all about, what Hebo is as a platform, as a launch pad, all that stuff. So you absolutely cannot fault them for putting in the work. And so it's great to see that they're getting some success. That's very cool. Let's see here. We got DRB, dude. Wow, this token. I believe the strategy right now is to allow the 3-minute average hold time traders to exit peacefully, and after that, we can resume. Interesting. I own this domain.com. I'll never let it go. That's hilarious. Dude, that's actually really funny. That's really funny. All right, here we go here. Meebco upcycling program. Very cool, very cool. Let's see here. Oh, what is this? Is this Alchemy? What company is this? Who are you? Who do you work for? Alchemy. Looks like they're hiring. Software engineer, senior ecosystem marketing manager, senior blah, 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 blah. Nice. So, dude, there's jobs. There's jobs out there in Web3 for those who are looking. There are jobs out there for those who are looking. BRB generating seeds for the rest of the day. Dude, someone made one of these and they tagged me in it. I didn't realize this is like a generation thing. And it was of this video, this like dancing video I did for Fruit Loops, which was like, I mean, and I say I did. It was like OG Suno generation here. Here we go. Dude, Orangu. GM, I am the before and after picture and all at once. Dude, I think Exotic Raccoon is behind this. I got to say, the art for this is really, really good. Wow, and getting some good engagement too. Yeah, he's just very talented. So I'm like something that I'm watching. I would say like I'm watching it closely. Like I'm just enjoying seeing what he's posting. It's very cool. Very cool. All right, 44 minutes ago, ACK back to mint price. 10 per wallet, and botting minted these out within minutes. Wonder how this would have turned out if it was launched on FWA. I mean, Tyler says floor will be higher. 10K collection FWA would be tough. I mean, but the reality is like, I think there's an art redeemable component. I'm sure ACK is more than happy with how it launched. Like, how would this would have gone? Fine for him. So, all good. Oh my gosh, so funny. All right, participating in these constant rotations is negative EV unless you're somewhat of an insider. A few days ago, people said it was time to pivot to NFTs on Ink. What the fuck even is that? And today it's already over and everything's down 50%. Yes. Yes. Truer things never been said. The next thing we're planning for Los Fomos is sort of bringing us back to the roots of Los Fomos, but better than ever. Oh yeah. Los Fomos is a great podcast that has a deep Farcaster roots here. Ooh, okay. Did Apple just silently drop the Klarna-powered upgrade leasing program across the Mac Mini Studio lineup after no one was able to qualify? Yeah. I don't know about no one was able to qualify, but this like leasing, it's called leasing, I think, in the US program here. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Fucking insane. Yeah, because there is a Klarna option, but it's like $1,100 a month or $900 a month for like the $14,000 one. But this is $200 a month. I don't know. Maybe Apple. I mean, they've clearly crunched numbers. I mean, you could buy out the hardware once you're done, but they'll obviously receive it back. I wonder what the like the second life for a M5 Max Studio that's just been fucking pummeled running local AI for 2 years straight. I wonder what that looks like. I don't know. I mean, they've clearly crunched the numbers, so they've got it figured out, I guess. But hey, YOLO. Let's keep going. And some shilling, my favorite Robin Hood Ponzi. God bless. Dude, people be up. What time is this? 4 hours ago. Okay, so that's depending on the time zone. Conservatively, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dude, we may be back. If Deez is up at 5 a.m., we may be back. We may be back. Big week. I feel validated. Dude, shout out to Solana Spaces. Yeah, if anyone's gonna be at Solana Summer House, let me know because I'll be there. Ew. 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 Claims today for at claims close today, noon EST for your G Boy figurine. So get it in. Get it in. Let's see. Kona DeFi here says, what killer asset or product are you dying to have on Abstract Chain? Anything is fair game. Gold. Gold. Delightful UX and safe, boring yield on dollars. Otis might be a massive App Store winner. We built the most boring app in crypto on purpose. Interesting. Reminds me of Peak Money, except Peak Money was not that boring. And I wonder if they're offering better yields than, like, I don't know, T-bills or something. Dude, Ash Robin hit 100K on Twitter. Dude, congrats, Ash. Well deserved. Straight up. Dude, let's give a, oh, wow. 2 hours left. Yeah, so they were at 55. At 5 a.m., dude, I'm telling you, dude, people be up. We may be so back. We're giving a little refresh here. Dude, I'll leave it to Gammy to be posting about some nouns drama. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Always keeping up with the nouns. I'm a Doodles fan. That's it. That's the tweet. Dude, shut up. I'm a Doodles fan. That's it. That's the tweet. There it is. Okay, overnight questions on Hebo. Okay, 3 hours ago. That's respectable. Let's look here. Okay, overnight questions on Hebo. Public float on launch is 7.5%. Other allos are liquidity and treasury. Yes, it's a launch pad. Yes, we look at top Web3 projects. Ecosystem value funnels to Hebo token. No, this isn't really day one. We've worked on this for 2 years. True. Plan to launch soon after TG. And first new creators projects to be introduced already in the pipeline. There you go. There you go. All right, here. Jay says, I traded meme coins for 7 days and finished the week plus 5,694. Here's how. I mean, dude, not bad. Not bad. I will say, though, that that's such a weird thing to say. I was about to say for like 7 days of straight focus. I was like, that's really douchey of me to say. Um, Congrats, dude. Profit is profit. P is P. Straight up. And honestly, dude, that's such a juicy headline. Yeah, I forget. I forget this. So I was chatting with somebody at D23 when I was out there in Anaheim. We were talking about a monetization platform for like selling inference, and basically, we were talking about the kind of like the kind of revenue model here, and I was kind of like, I don't know, like is that juicy enough? Will people do it? And they proceeded to remind me. They're like, okay, what about a kid in Pakistan, who like, you know, has little opportunity, but they can do this thing and they can earn some money from this, and it could be life changing. And I was like, dude, that's a good fucking point. So I think it's like I see this, a 5 grand in a week is actually that's fucking insane. So let's just put that in perspective. Actually, I need to fucking slow my roll. That's huge, and for many people in this world, honestly, life changing, life changing, probably to 99% of people on the planet, regardless of what country you live in. To be fair, so there you go. Just talking myself into that. Um, let's see here. For the first time ever, I hit 100K views on a video TikTok. Dude, congrats, Drew from Web3. Absolutely putting in the work, staying consistent. Things we love to see. Unpopular opinion, you only see one out of every 200 millionth trader that adopts a full port if you have a conviction approach because they won and their thesis played out. All the other guys are now Uber drivers, delivery drivers. I mean, oh, dude, is this Jez, the fucking blast guy? That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think that people who are posting like, "Oh, people aren't going to post for the most part. People are going to post, "Hey, I lost all of my money." But people are going to the min dynasties of the world or whatever are going to post, "Hey, I made X amount of money." So I think and that stuff's going to kind of bubble up to the timeline. Every once in a while, you'll see some kind of like really long, drawn out post about how like I lost everything, and like people think it's interesting, but for the most part, people share their wins, and so I think that has a kind of a bias there. All right, here we go, dude. My man cooked on pistachio. There you go. Invested 900 bucks, made 5,000. There you go. There's that 5,000. Here we go. All right, let's see here. Oh, this is interesting. Don't no. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm subjecting you to that. I'm just very curious. X402 is like this kind of mystical technology that I'm kind of curious when it like crosses the chasm of adoption here. Oh, we've got A Town here saying that he's joined the GTM team at Tempo. So cool. A Town was recently at Laser, just like a prolific builder with capacitor and other things that he's built. So very cool to see him on the GTM team for Tempo. So and you get a little DWR, a little retweet, little shout out. So congrats, A Town. Well deserved. Well deserved. All right, here. B rated says Normies is one of the most underrated collections in 2026. Excuse me. What Cirque and team have achieved, delivered over the last 6 months, no other team has even come close to it. It's only a matter of time before Normies start catching bids again. All right. You heard it from B rated. Mm. let's see here. Oh, we've got a tweet from ACK. Sold out in 5 minutes. Fucking insane. Remember, ACK collectors of free claim. Your claims are safe and sound, waiting for you if you didn't get to claim them yet. Let me take a minute to make another coffee, BRB. Hilarious tweet. Hilarious tweet. Ooh, pre-AM Central Park is a combination of cycling track, runner's village, dog playground, and bird watching sanctuary. I bet that's true. I bet that's true. Okay, apparently someone bought a Mac Mini M4 just hours before Apple launched M6. Apple then emailed him saying they'd upgrade to M6 at no cost. Luckiest person ever. So real. Dude, shout out to Apple for that. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'm bullish on Apple. Oh my gosh, he's de-slabbing. He's de-slabbing. What is this? Art and gambling? Dude, is Def Beef launching a art slot machine? Things we love to see. Things we love to see. Ooh, Revolut launching the first Euroback stablecoin. Is it the first Euroback stablecoin? I feel like that can't be real. Maybe that comma is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Oh, our first Euroback. Sorry, dyslexia. Our first Euroback stablecoin. Got it. Still very cool. Very cool. All right, we got Jared Watts here saying, I moved over to using cloud agents a week ago. It is clear to me that is a better way of working with agents, and that will only become more true over time. After trying most of the top cloud agent tools, I personally landed on using conductor replicas. Diagram of why. Were you using local agents before? Impressive. I mean, I do it, but it's like I don't do everything with it. Shit. Dude, and we got big shot toys here, dude. Things we love to see. Oh my gosh, we're Rhinotic with the new FWA PFP, his own PFP. Incredible technology. All right, here we go. Here we got the FOMO CEO here, the CE FOMO. One thing fundamental about FOMO is it doesn't matter who you are, you need to build a following by performing. Some of the larger CT accounts on FOMO have very small FOMO accounts, and vice versa. You can't fake the P&L. I feel like I need to resurface this. There's a builder who's still out there. His name is Salvatore Arnati. He built an app called Frenzy. He's built other apps, but he put out this article a while ago, kind of talking about how sharing your P&L has always been low status, and it's going to be like high status in the future. And I wouldn't say it's there yet in like broader society, but it is certainly here now in crypto. So he was absolutely correct on that. Look, and a P&L. There you go. Dude, half a milli market cap here made 12 Gzers. All right, there you go. Crypto the Clown. Sounds like a horrific coin. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? All right, let's see here. Businesses need global financial accounts without becoming a bank. What are banks anymore? I'm selling ad space on my MacBook. Shut the fuck up. That's so funny. This reminds me of the toilet guy. Pretty smart. Pretty smart. I wonder if you have to like be at a coffee shop for a certain amount of hours a day. That'd be really funny. Dude, what's your Grokbot setup? Dude, been wanting to try Grokbot. It's like but there's such like a commitment now, you know? I'm like, but I've never been that way, so maybe I need to fucking shake off the rust. I'm always like, yeah, fuck it, I'll try a new thing. Blow up the old system. Because it just seems so useful, to be honest. Entertainment on Solana. Dude, look at this Hebo tat. Damn. We might just be in the early stages of bull run, dude. Bitcoin. I saw that. Like, what does that even mean, dude? What does that even mean? Our DNA is far more receptive to story than logic. Realer words have never been said. Realer words have never said. Let's give one less refresh here. Final tweet. Solana trenches are greater than the IRL trenches. Our mission is going live on Pump Fund. Oh, our mission is to give Pump Fund users access to anything that could run on chain before it happens. Yeah, Hyper EVM live on Pump Fund. That's very interesting. I know somebody who's going to be happy about this. I wonder if they're routing through their own shit or if they're routing through PRJX, in which case Lambo Land and Babe are printing. But alas, it is Wednesday, August 26th. We will be back Thursday, August 27th to scroll the timeline together. And until next time, stay good, and I'll see you on the timeline.